Okay, Shakedown, Breakdown 2024, guys. Today is Labor Day weekend. It's Sunday afternoon. So this is my entry. This is a 1941 FL Knucklehead, first year of the FL. This is a Hallmark frame. This is a Mid-USA Springer. I'm meeting all the requirements of being just a rolling chassis. So 1 year from today, hopefully I'll be on the way back from Daddle in this machine. This transmission is a 1941 Knucklehead transmission. It's not in there, so I'm not jumping the gun on any of the rules. Got to give Jesse grief. He's making up the rules. My first grief with Jesse is that it's the shakedown breakdown instead of the shakedown break in. The rules state we're going to break these bikes in. They can be run on a lift, they can be heat cycled, they cannot have been driven before the weekend we get down there. So we're going to clarify the rules, and the loser is going to be me. The guy that breaks down the least is the loser.
And the loser is going to be me. The guy that breaks down the least is the loser, so I'm the loser.
The winner of this competition is whoever breaks down the most. So that trophy is up for grabs. So again, my 1941 FL Knucklehead, work in progress. I've got 363 days to get this thing running and road ready. Stay tuned, guys.
All right, you left what? Where, Aaron?
I left my 1941 Knucklehead in Doc's shop in Bailey, Colorado. Just for the guys on the channel that don't know, I was setting the bearing races on the lower end and grenaded. It shattered in 3 pieces, my 41 Knucklehead case. So I do have a new set of cases. They're being machined. Kind of a blessing in disguise. We're thanking the flywheels. When we went to true the flywheels, they're 80 cubic inch. So that is a stroked out 80 cubic inch Knucklehead. So having an 84-year-old case with some fatigue to it, with 80 cubic inch wheels in it, stroked, probably a blessing it cracked in the bearing press and didn't crack 41, 84-year-old original Knucklehead case. And we had it all machined. We had figured out the wheels were 80 inch. We had everything trued, had the stroker plates, had the decking done. This thing was ready to run. We had the flywheels within 1/4 of 1/1000th of an inch tolerance. You're allowed 2/1000 of an inch. Dialed in perfect. The last thing we had to do was set the bearing race here and the bearing race here and assemble. As we got that in there, it got about, 2/3 of the way, and we heard the pop, the noise that I will forever haunt me. I will never not hear that noise in my head. Doc was like, hey, we got it. He thought the noise was the bearing sinking in. When we pulled the press off, the bearing race fell out, went clink, clink, clink. And if you can see, we are cracked, and it's hard to see, cracked. So it was in there 2/3 of the way. When we took the 10-ton press pressure off, the race fell out. So it's cracked enough that it's a wall hanger. In fact, Doc did one of these numbers and winged it across his shop.
Maybe that'll be a part of the trophy.
Maybe
that'll be a trophy for somebody.
Might be part of the trophy. Now I've done some research. There's a few guys that will cut this out and remachine this case. No. I ain't trusting it.
Well, you just had a bunch of machine work done on this, right?
Yeah. This thing's
like it was ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, it's ready to rock, but it's 84 years old, and to put 80-inch flywheels, he's like, that probably was a blessing that this thing didn't grenade while you were going down the road.
Yeah. Metallurgy was a little different back then.
Yeah, so I have a brand new set of cases. They're aftermarket. I've got the numbers. It's going to be stamped. It's going to be legit. And hopefully the alloys are a lot better than this one. And I don't think this failed for any other reason than it was so old. And, we had this red hot at like 400 degrees with a torch. We had the bearing race in the freezer for 2 days. And still, about the 3rd pump, he's like, okay. He's holding it. He's like, perfect. About 30, he's like, one more. Pop! Whoa! No! Yeah, so there's my boat anchor.
There's the anchor.
Yeah, that might be the trophy. That might be Jesse's trophy.
Might be
You never
Eddie's.
know.
Yeah, that'll be a runner-up trophy. Yeah.